Hi guys, today we're going to take a look at Barkless Elves for a 200 plus Paladin. You can theoretically start a little bit earlier than level 200, but I would personally not recommend it. It's very difficult. Those guys hit a lot. If you come here before level 200, it's just too dangerous. I myself have experienced how much they can hurt, so I would definitely not recommend it. At level 200 it becomes a lot easier, especially when you use the Ember Wing. It's definitely becomes much easier. Anyway, level 200 plus, raw experience somewhere around 2.2 kk raw, which is about 3.3 on 150. Loot is nothing, there is nothing worthwhile picking up, so you just ignore the bodies altogether and you probably will waste about 300k per hour. Not great, so yeah, if you care about your loot, about your profit, probably not for you. The place peaks out about 2.5 kk raw around level 300, at which point it's not very good, so it's only really good around that level 200 to 250 range, I would say. The difficulty is around 9 out of 10, even at level 200 it's quite difficult. Those guys really do hurt a lot, but they do give a lot of XP in return, so yeah, and it will take you about 2 hours for Barkless Devotee and 3 hours for Barkless Fanatic for the Bestiary. Personally, for me, this is a Bestiary place. The experience is great, but the waste and the difficulty is just not quite worth it. But the Bestiary is worth doing, right? It's the only place where you can do this Bestiary, and it doesn't take too long, so I definitely do recommend actually coming by and doing the Bestiary at this level, rather than at a much higher level when the experience is just going to be not worth it. Anyway, requirements, like I mentioned, I recommend level 200 plus. You will need to have the Cult of Tibia AB section. You technically don't need all of it, but if you want to access the full spawn, which I do recommend you do, you will need to complete that section of the quest. It only takes about 5 to 10 minutes, if that, so it's not a major roadblock. And this place can effectively be hunted by knights and paladins. Knights, definitely, this is the best knight PG spot from like level 150 plus. For paladins, it's also pretty good. Druids and sorcerers, maybe, but it's just kind of rough. I think you'd have to be much high level, otherwise you just get comboed. So probably not. Recommend imbuements, just standard stuff. Crit mana life, damage breakdown, 86% physical, 14% life drain. So if you can get your bone fiddle in, that would be very helpful. Supplies per hour, I use approximately 900 great manas. I recommend having about 50 ultimate spirit potions. I didn't actually use any in this particular hunt, but I do recommend using them. They are very helpful in some of those tricky situations. I will say that the northern part of the spawn with the fanatics is more difficult. They deal a lot more damage, so that's where you're probably going to be keeping a finger on your ultimate spirit potion hotkey. You'll also need about 1400 diamond arrows and 600 stone shower runes. Charms and wheel are NA for this level, and the character you'll see in the video is level 215 RP with 120 distance skill, 25 magic level with loyalty, and no combat praise and no charms. Now let's take a quick look at the route. So you come in through here, you do a pull somewhere around here, you'll then go to the right, pull out the monsters here, and basically just kind of kill everything as you go without like a dedicated pulling spot. You'll kind of come here, pull everything out, finish off the pull. At that point you need to go through the tar pit or whatever it's called here, and I basically just kind of pull everything along this little tight corridor all the way through here and kind of try and finish off the pull here. This one is kind of awkward because the corridor is only like 2 SQMs and there's like 8 monsters in here, so it's kind of awkward, but hopefully you can make it work. And once I've killed them, I just run out and again cross the sulfur, whatever this thing is. Then I do a big pull in this room. I sort of make sure to pull out the monsters from somewhere around here and just do a big pull in the center here. At that point I go up north, pull out all the monsters here, and then go to the east, kind of pull out everything here as well, and do a big one pull somewhere around there. This one is probably the most dangerous one because you don't quite have that much room to run around, but there might be a lot of fanatics here. So this is actually the one I died on, right? If you look at the screenshot, this is actually where I died, and this is where I would say you should pay attention, because this is the dangerous one. Okay, maybe break it up in 2 if it's too difficult, but yeah, this is the big one. And afterwards I try to leave the section through the door here, pull everything, and do like quite a few mini pulls. You do a mini pull here, then you go up here, pull everything out, do another mini pull here, then you go here, pull stuff out, do another mini pull, and then you go and you restart from the start. And that's about it. That's how I hunt Barkless Elves. This is very similar to how I hunt Barkless Elves on my EK. Excellent experience spot around level 200, comparable to like Lava Lurkers, and obviously there's no loot at Lava Lurkers either, so kind of similar spot to Lava Lurkers, except this is like infinitely more difficult than Lava Lurkers, obviously, because Lava Lurkers are like trivial. Anyway, this is what I have for you today, guys. Highly recommend just getting the bestiary done here if you can. Quick shout out to all my YouTube members. Thanks for watching, and thanks for supporting, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.